ここからはルクセンブルクにグローバル本社を設立した韓国発 AI スタートアップデータデザインエンジニアリング社 CEO のジェームズ・キム氏をお迎えしてファイヤーサイドセッションに移りたいと思います。Please welcome both of them.
Okay, it's really good to see you. I'm James Kim. Actually, we start from the South Korea, and then we have been found. At the beginning, we have founded by the Swiss space company, and collaborate for the European Space Agency projects. And then is one day I participated in one of the space forum in which it was held by the Luxembourg. And then that day I met one client from the Luxembourg company, space company. And that day after meeting, and then the CEO of this space company, he wrote a letter to all the ministry of the Luxembourg. And the right next day, and then what he mentioned that is that he believes that our technology is more, this company technology is very important for the economic development for the Luxembourg. So that is we need to host this company not to the Swiss in the Luxembourg. And at the time we were talking to Swiss and the Luxembourg, and the Luxembourg was super excellent in this speeding up and the fast way to give us a lot of opportunities. So that is this, we decided to start the business from the Luxembourg. Actually, our company is doing the AI, but many people knows about AI's application side. But actually, we are in the foundation modeling, which is more focusing on the data processing. So it's basically this is the area is what we are doing for in the space and defense, the offline AI model. The edge computing. When we talk about edge computing, people, like LLM and this is most of the people they think about the cloud base because speaking and the listening and then those models is very big. So you need to run is like a cloud base, but actually it's not. It's we developed is a completely small model running on the very small chips, tiny chip. That is offline AI model. This is our the key technologies. And also the edge computings. Let's say if you're talking about you want some PCs for like a GPU based, and you need to buy like NVIDIA and all those. In this case, you need to change up your servers of your devices. And actually, what we can do, you don't need to change. We use your existing devices, even in the CPU based. We try to customize or putting the AI algorithm on there, and with the more lightweighted algorithms. And also in the robotics, it's multi-agent. For example, like if you buy the robot to use in your industry, and you need to develop the agent program to control the robot controllers. So that takes like years times, or and the cost is more than $500,000, and all those. And also at the same time, also if you have some physical model for your robotics, and then when you apply for choose the robot, you have also very difficult how to apply for these robot controllers. And then we have a platform to save any model can apply any different kind of the robots. And also from the robot side, it's easy to customize of the controlling for every different industry or every different activity. For example, like a big robot, they need running on the very small space, and then they need to be like a very complicated programmings for the using on that area, and those kind of things they can do very simply, easily. That is our platforms. So then also we do some of the satellite and the SAT data processing of the space. This is our key. And then now I'm explaining about the activities in Luxembourg. Actually, we do in the defense. Also, we are the producing also drones, especially GPS denied conditions, and then swarm air, and then also we have great supports from the Luxembourg. We also did. Now it's producing our AI own chips. So actually, we've been in Luxembourg only 3 years, and then is the revenue is 15 million euros. And also the railway, we are right now is running more than 15 projects. So actually we have a major, the defense projects, and then also the European Space Agencies, and also the robotics in the robotics also. And then all those kind of the business, how it happened. And the Luxembourg is this, I don't need to go to the sales. It's when you, actually for you is the most important thing is that you need to explaining very well to the, it's like Luxinnovations, it's like a Jenny, it's like all the, something like it. They are very well collaborating between the different ministries. So actually they are sharing the informations. And then also I was surprised, the government officers is in Luxembourg at the Elder Ministry, they are very professional. They love to study. So once they love to talk to you. So actually very easy to access to meet them and then to talk to them is what I'm doing and then what is my specialties. And they are listening and they are keep talking, keep asking, keep visiting. So that is, after that is once they understand that they are guiding you. Actually all those projects, we never go to find our customer by ourselves. It was arranged by the Luxinnovations and also by and also and also government officers, and then especially also the officers. Every sector, so like a Luxembourg Space Agency, and everywhere you go, they introduce the person in charge for, especially for your companies, and they are very helping us. They only work for us. So that's why we have in 3 years it's not possible, especially like a Korean company, and how we can make the projects for the especially AI projects as the trains, as AI is calculating of the how many the wagons, and then as how many quantities, and then as the timing, those arrangement. This is a very particular things. And then it's those kinds of things is also we can do. That has happened by is kind of the support. And then this is 2025 last year, so we got an AI Innovation Excellence and also Cybersecurity Award, and also we got the tenders, actually the national government tenders. We got the job of our robotics, and also one of our proud things is that defense flagship projects is like AI chips. Maybe we are in Korea, maybe it was not possible because this is so big projects. And then now we are start of the first stage, and then we'll go to the second stage and bigger. And then all those is between different ministry, like Ministry of Economy and also Minister of the Defense. They are collaborating to support us. Yeah, this. I think this is what is my recommendation. I think you should try to just come and try to speak with them. They are very kind. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. はい、データデザインエンジニアリング社の説明をジェームズさんからいただきました。ここからファイヤーサイドセッションに入りたいと思います。So, Jenny さん, so you will be the moderator, so please start the fireside session.
So, James, we just heard a lot. You have already explained everything, I think, but let's do a little deep dive in your company and why you think you have become so successful. You come from a country that is very, very dynamic in terms of tech, and you have been very successful there. But it seems to me it all really took off when you came to Luxembourg. You have a lot of projects, as you have described, in Luxembourg. And how do you think this all happened? I mean, why has the company suddenly taken off so much from Luxembourg?
I think it's they hear all the ladies and gentlemen. Also, you will understand. Like in Japan, we are from the Korea. Let's say it's like a startup. If you want to jump out, even you have a very excellent technologies, there are always privileged groups. Is like let's say it's like running by the big company, or like relate between this like a school, university, what university you are from, and then what was the major. There was like a group of the privileged groups. So that is always blocking of the young people or the young entrepreneur or the young startup. And then that is actually, if we were in Korea, we cannot reach so quickly. And then is one of the things is a key part is that in Luxembourg, there is no such a kind of the privileges. They are listening. They are very well listening of each company. Only what we do is the explaining, and also they are visiting us. Like in Korea, if we want to go to the visit to see the government officers, maybe I have to wait 6 months. Even it's something like it. Also, I have to make them understand if they are not study, because they are facing so many things, so many people. I think maybe in Japan will be the same. So if you have an excellent technology, really strongly I recommend to have opportunities in Luxembourg, because in Luxembourg there is no such a kind of things that they listen and then they study and they come back again, and they ask me questioning again, and then they will find your clients, and also they are asking you what you need. You need what kind of R&D you need. What kind of things is to good for them. And then also they do the advice and also guidance and also financial support. That's why we got the opportunity to jump up. And then once we got by supporting, for example, like some of the area is like Luxembourg is a small countries, but if we're talking about like Germany or France, there are very big companies, very big countries. Also, there are many big players. Maybe for us it's difficult to compete, but we are grow up in the Luxembourg, and then from based at the Luxembourg, now we are going to Germany and France or the other country more easier, and they buy their guidance. And also what is good is, for example, like some of the strange countries, if they want to do the business with us, and then we just report, and then they do the search for the compliance. Okay, we have to careful. This is good, and then those kind of things also they are guiding us.
Thank you very much. So you are like a role model company in Luxembourg, because you have really understood from the beginning how to maneuver in the economic landscape. I think that's quite amazing that you have grown so much in only 3 years. And in 3 years, you have become a Luxembourgish company so connected to the big companies, to the ministries, to Luxinnovation, Chamber of Commerce, and everything. How did you know how to do this? Because not all companies are this successful in Luxembourg, you know. What made you understand how to maneuver the whole ecosystem like that?
Okay, the first thing is that in Luxembourg, if you look at for example, like a website of the Luxinnovation and anywhere, they have so many programs, very easy. Anytime you can join. It's like events, and also there are also many like a small or middle size of the receptions and all those. There are so many events for the business people. So that is whenever you just go in, and then you can meet the minister, or easily you can meet the right persons. So then it's once you start talking about, and then Luxembourg is like a small community. So that is actually, if he's not in charge of this, and also he call up the other ministry who's in charge. And those kind of the collaboration is very well organized. So this is the, so in our cases, we never try to find someone else. And just we follow the programs, and then already one day know that is I know everybody, and also the minister knows us. That was happening in Luxembourg.
Thank you. Yes. So when we ask companies in Luxembourg, why did you come to Luxembourg? There's always two replies that we get. One is the geographical location. This is very important. We are a small country, but we are between the two largest markets in the EU, France and Germany, and then, of course, also Belgium. So these are the neighbors of Luxembourg. And then they say the welcoming. So as James has described, we give a lot of attention to new companies. This is something that you will not have, encounter in other European countries, I think. But we are very warmly welcoming new companies. So what about the European expansion, James? Have you received enough help from us there, or how are you maneuvering? Because I think for many Asian companies, this is the key. You want to launch your company on the European market. So how has that worked for you?
Yeah, for example, like it's the same thing. Is like Luxembourg is like Luxinnovations or the government officers. They bring us to Spain. They bring us the almost key like events or like exhibitions. So actually they arrange for us. So they also bring us to there and then give us the opportunity for the exhibit or like the opportunity for introduce is like a NATO's. So if you go to NATO space and then they are actually recommending our technology to use the member of the NATO countries, but that is French. But it's how, because Luxembourg is like a space agency and the DODs and Luxinnovation, they give us the opportunity to be part of this. For example, like because Luxembourg is also the one, I think it's like one boat, but Belgium is the same, or like French is the same. And then, for example, like in the Brussels, they have some like a EU, it's kind of a conference. And always the Luxembourg bring us to have exhibitions what we are making, and also to give us the chance to speak. And those kind of thing is that they very well supporting this. So through this opportunity, we got is like a clients. It's like a CGI from the Germany, and it's like a big companies that became our client, and also we are expanding all those.
Thank you. Yes. So just to explain to you, we do go abroad to, we do trade missions every year from Luxembourg. And then all companies can apply to be a member of the trade mission. So we do about 10 missions per year in other countries in Europe, but also further away, like Japan, of course, and Korea, Brazil, we go around the world. So we do 10 such missions per year, and we also visit a lot of trade fairs. So you can go with Luxembourg, if you have a company there, you can go with us to CES, for example, in the US, to other trade fairs around the world, and you can be under the Luxembourg umbrella and take part in our booth. So this is a very good way, and then you will also travel with the ministers, you will travel with the big companies in Luxembourg, and so we all know that many things happen also after work when you go and have a beer in a restaurant or something, and this is very possible when you go on these trade missions, right? So this is a big advantage, actually, the fairs and the missions that we organize. Maybe one of the last questions to you. We also have in Luxembourg some of the big institutions, like the EIB, for example. We have NATO Procurement Office. Those big institutions have their head offices in Luxembourg. Has that helped you at all, or how?
Yeah. So let's say if only this is possible in Luxembourg, we can meet this like a director of this kind of the big organizations, and they're very easy to meet them, to introduce ourselves, because like let's say if we are talking about like other countries, we will never have a chance to meet even this kind of the high officers, and then in EU. So, well, it's very easy. It's like some of the small receptions, but I can meet. It's like a very high officer, so they became a friend. So, and then they are also because those opportunities they will listen what you are, who you are, and then also they will show you the best way to do the business. Yeah.
Great, thank you. And so the last question is, what are your future plans now? And do you have any plans for Japan and the expansion here?
Yeah, and then it's I thanks to the Yuriko and then Naoya-san. It's actually our LTI officers has arranged the meeting in Japan, and then probably already they're asking quotations. So I think very soon. So maybe we're gonna have office. Also, we want to do the actually, especially in defense in the space, we can do the business in other countries except the EU. It's like Korea, Japan, Australia, New Zealand. So actually, is NATO is considered is like Japan and the Korea and Australia, New Zealand is like a part of the things. This is actually very good opportunities for the Koreans and the Japanese companies for the expanding of the EU and American alliance. And also what is good, because EU is very complicated, because they have changed a lot of politics. But it's like Japan and South Korea, you have a traditional, and it's like a standard with America, because you have histories. So that is, if it's collaborated, then you can expanding with the, based on the collaboration, you can go more easily for other countries. So that is actually great opportunities.
Great, thank you so much, James. I think we have come to a close of our little fireside chat. I would like to thank the Luxembourg Trade and Investment Office in Tokyo for the organization, and also to JETRO, which is a partner of Luxinnovation. And I would also like to send my best regards to Tsukuba City, which I visited yesterday, and which is also a very nice partner of Luxinnovation. And we hope to be a lot in touch with Japan in the coming years. Thank you so much, everyone.